This is infrared sensor footage titled Spherical UAP Erratic Movement, call sign Mission 2022, showing an area of contrast near the center of the frame as the sensor pans to follow it. The clip is identified by the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office as likely coming from an infrared sensor aboard a United States military platform operating in the European Command Area of Responsibility in August 2022. A user uploaded this file to a classified network in June 2024, and the material was later made public on May 22, 2026, as part of the Pursue release from the Department of War. Analysts note that many items in the collection lack a substantiated chain of custody. The original video file was digitally altered before upload and is presented here as received, which the office says significantly affects how the area of contrast appears to move. Early in the clip, the sensor pans across a region of differing temperature contrast and briefly tracks that spot as it moves through the frame. For several seconds, the object, or area of contrast, holds a consistent tone against the background. And then the framing jumps, and the sensor reacquires what appears to be the same region of contrast. The footage appears to cut and refocus, with the tracked area intermittently passing in and out of the image while the sensor seeks and follows it. Those edits, combined with typical infrared sensor characteristics, such as blooming of hot spots and scene-dependent contrast, can produce the appearance of sudden motion or shape change that does not necessarily indicate a physical maneuver. Because the clip runs just under 4 minutes, observers can see repeated passes of the same contrast region, but each pass must be weighed against the possibility that processing steps or compression altered what the sensor recorded. The lack of a clear chain of custody reduces confidence about what modifications may have occurred before the file reached the classified network. When investigators assess material like this, they try to compare multiple sources, obtain original sensor logs, and corroborate with other systems. But that complementary material is not always available. The office cautions that this description is informational only and does not constitute an analytical judgment or a determination of the event's validity or nature. This clip is notable within the collection because it originates in the European Command Area and was handled on a classified network, and because the explicit presence of prior digital manipulation highlights a common challenge for analysts working with legacy footage where provenance is uncertain. For viewers trying to interpret what appears on screen, the most defensible reading is that the sensor captured a region of contrast whose apparent motion is substantially influenced by camera panning and by the post-processing the file underwent rather than by independently corroborated, high-confidence maneuvers. That assessment aligns with the office note that the apparent performance characteristics in the altered footage are significantly affected by those changes. This clip therefore remains unresolved in the archive because of those limitations, and it retains limited evidentiary weight. If you want the full case file, related footage, reported sightings, and our weekly UAP news podcast, visit uapdrop.com.